I don't know if you remember the album called Weekend in L.A., but before that, I got a call from one of my favorite guitar players and a very good friend, Phil Upchurch. Phil Upchurch called me and said, George, there's a new guitar out you won't believe. He said, and it's made in Japan. I said, well, okay, I don't know if I've ever seen an incredible guitar come out of Japan. He said, you're gonna love this one. He told me the name of it. So sure enough, I was in Seattle, Washington. I went to a music store, which I was in all the time because I was always getting my guitars fixed. I used to take my guitars to the guitar place and have it adjusted everywhere I went in America, because something would happen during the week that the guitar would start, falling apart. And so I played the guitar and I said, wow, Phil Upchurch did not tell me a lie that time. This is a great instrument. And I couldn't forget it. And so while we were doing the album Weekend in L.A. live at the Roxy Theater in Hollywood, California, these gentlemen came backstage. They approached me. And they said, Mr. Benson, we're from Ibanez Guitars. I said, oh, wow, that's the guitar I played recently. You guys make great guitars, man. I said, but you got one problem. And they said, what's that? I said, there's no originality. All of your styles come from another, it's a copy of something else. And they said, do you have any ideas? I said, yeah, definitely. And so they said, would you be interested in becoming a part of our company? I said, let's talk. And so we did after that, I said, man, I want a guitar that holds up on the road. I'm tired of rattling pickups and so forth and so on. So we ended up floating our pickups at the end of the neck, and we had two of them, and even the second one floated, hanging off of the pick guard. A year later, we had the GB10 and the GB20. One was a hybrid guitar, quite different than anything that was on the market at the time. And it was my dream. I had been in my mind since I was a little boy. The other one was a standard jazz guitar that anybody would be proud to play who called themselves a jazz guitar player. So when I saw that, I went to Japan to play a gig, and they brought it to me and presented it to me in Japan, in Tokyo. That was one of the proudest moments of my life. And my guitar, the GB10, is still the longest running guitar in the history of the company. And I have never had a problem since those days, since 1978. When I'm on stage, even if my strap broke and the guitar hit the floor, blam! I'd pick it up off the floor. Most times I didn't even have to retune anything. Just go back to playing.